am Kon Kelei from South Sudan. I'm a former child soldier from Sudan. I have lived 10 years in Holland. I've finished my studies in international and European law. Now I'm back in South Sudan lecturing at Dr. John Grang Memorial University of Science and Technology. At the same time, I also practice as a lawyer in South Sudan.
So could you tell me something about what it means to be a child, an ambassador for child soldiers, for children soldiers?
Well, for me, acting as an advocate for the child right in armed conflict areas is not a luxury job. It is a job that I have chosen because my conscience could not let me alone. I'm forced by my conscience, and that's why I work up. And when telling the world around about my suffering when I was young, and then the following step I do always is to ask them to make sure that children are not abused, make sure that children worldwide are protected from war, crimes, and from everything that concerns their rights.
Third question. You spoke about parliamentarians in South Sudan and MPs individually need help. What sort of help do they need? You were just speaking about it.
Well, South Sudan is new, and our parliamentarians are sitting in the parliament for the first time. Majority of them, though, are for the first time in the parliament, and they have to do all the job that every parliamentarian does. That means calling upon the ministers to come and explain themselves or their policies. That means also debating the new policies of the government. That means coming up with some new things that have to help their constituencies. Well, our parliamentarians in South Sudan are faced with this. And there are a lot of problems in South Sudan as the gender of these parliamentarians is full. So they are actually looking for help from their counterparts or the whole world, being in Europe or in Netherlands specifically, to come and help them on how to table their agendas, that's one. Help them on how to have a link with their constituencies, because there is a kind of break. You have the parliamentarians in Juba, and you have the constituencies far away from you, and there's no distribution. So the people, the public, do feel like they are left out in decision making. That's one. Our parliamentarians also need to make sure that they don't fear the government. It is so hard now to see that our president calling upon the ministers to come and clarify what is going wrong. It's not that they are not able. They are doing their best. And that's why I call upon every parliamentarian around the world. If you have a little time, please come to South Sudan and I will sit with your colleagues in South Sudan Parliament. And just share any idea coming up. It will be helpful.
Brilliant. That was actually my fourth question, but is there anything you'd like to add? I think that's good, isn't it? Is there anything you'd like to say further? Any message? If you've got an opportunity now to speak to.
Well, what I would say is to each and everyone who will listen to me, being a European, American, or African, I would like to call upon and appeal to everybody on this earth that would heard and will listen and read all the problems in South Sudan. I would like to say, please don't give up on South Sudan. We are new, and if we are new, we need a full support. Everything we do wrong, we don't do it intentionally. Everything is missed, we didn't miss it because we were thinking of missing it. Full support and specifically patience. Give us time and keep supporting us. Thank you.